Is Tom Cruise hanging around F1 just because he has the need for speed?
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
The legendary actor has been seen in the paddock and garages of F1 races on quite a few occasions. He and Lewis Hamilton have been friends for years, and it doesn't sound like a PR campaign, it sounds like they're actually friends. Truth is stranger than fiction, I guess. And Tom loves the sport of F1. But going back to the Lewis Hamilton thing, in case you didn't know, the only reason he wasn't in the Maverick movie is because he was neck and neck with Max Verstappen last year in the points and couldn't take time off to film. So he actually came this close to seeing Lewis Hamilton in a movie. Not promoting it, but yeah, the movie was really good. It was awesome, actually. But yeah, Tom Cruise isn't a new fan of F1. With a face only L. Ron Hubbard could love, Tom grew up watching NASCAR and IndyCar as a kid. So he's always liked racing, but after coming to England in the 1980s, he eventually lived there and easily adopted F1. He knows the ins and outs of the entire sport as well as the cars, which he proved by actually driving an F1 car at top speeds. In fact, back in 2011, he did a promo video with none other than Red Bull Racing and David Coulthard, where he actually drove the car and got it up to 181 miles per hour. Pretty good for getting a crash course in F1 race cars than actually going out there and putting in some decent laps. Only had one hiccup though going off the road, but that's alright. We'll give him that one. He was actually able to take the car back into the pits and even had time to hang out for a ride along in a Red Bull stunt helicopter. This was quite a while ago, like 10 years or so I think, so his interest in F1 isn't something new. Actually, he and David Coulthard did another promo together recently for the new Top Gun Maverick movie. Both of them geeking out on each other and having fun on a track day with some slick rides and Top Gun promo film sprinkled on top. While we know Tom isn't the only celebrity to be seen in the paddock, he's certainly one of the most popular and global power celebrities. Yours truly is certainly no celebrity, but like and subscribe and that would help. Or at least motivate me into ramping up content. Not that it matters, YouTube kind of screwed up their own algorithm with shorts. In any sort, like and subscribe, comment or whatever, that would help realign the channel towards what you guys are interested in. And you could follow me on Twitter at Formula Kickass, or the F1 Fans of Washington, D.C. on Facebook and Meetup. I'll put a link in the description to those. Still no word yet on whether or not we can get Tom Cruise to come to one of our watch parties. But we've seen other celebrities like Patrick Dempsey hovering around F1 races for years, and his racing accomplishments are just as good as his acting career. Races like 24 Hours at Le Mans and the Rolex 24th Daytona are just a couple that make up his racing resume. So naturally, he's an avid F1 fan. Matthew McConaughey is another one. He was at the 2022 France Grand Prix and a guest of Sir Lewis Hamilton himself, as F1 photographer Kim Millman pointed out. I guess Lewis rubs elbows with all the right people. Or vice versa, actually. But of course, we're most likely to see Mr. McConaughey at the US Grand Prix in none other than Austin, Texas, aka the surface of the sun. So yeah, it seems like quite a few celebrities are friends with Lewis Hamilton, but celebrities coming to races isn't anything new. All we have to do is talk to Martin Brundle about that. But just because someone is a celebrity doesn't mean F1's for them. I think it's time for the rub.
It's time for the rub.
Martin Brundle has been doing grid walk interviews for decades, and unfortunately, most of the celebrities he's interviewed have zero interest in F1 at all and look like lost puppy dogs, confused at the whole spectacle of it all, and pretty much have no idea what they're doing there. Which ended up coming to a head when he tried interviewing Megan Thee Stallion before the US Grand Prix last year.
Danger zone.
She refused to acknowledge Martin even existed while her bodyguard / entourage physically intervened in the classiest of ways. Classy behavior from classy people. So Martin told him off and went on about his way. So maybe having celebrities at an F1 race for the sake of having celebrities at an F1 race isn't the best idea for either party, especially when guys like Tom Cruise, real celebrities, are the real deal that love the sport just as much as you and I do. In fact, one of my favorite comedians, Bill Burr, is one such celebrity that loves Formula One. I actually think he gives post-race rundowns the day after race days. Not 100% sure on that, but I've heard him giving rundowns on it. It's kind of cool. But I hope we get to see more from Tom Cruise in F1 and more genuine celebrity fans in the future, because I think it's a lot of fun and good for everyone. See? I got through this one with only one Kenny Loggins reference. In the future, I might have to start using Days of Thunder references because I know how much you guys love NASCAR. That's all I got for today. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you in the next one.